Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for graduates of the Faculty of Asian and International Studies and the Faculty of Science and Technology. In a few minutes, the graduation ceremony will commence. The procession of staff will enter first. After a brief break, the university fanfares will announce the entrance of the dais party. I will signal to you by this action that you are to rise and remain standing until the staff procession and the dais party are seated. Please do not rise until I ask you to.
Fellow members of the Council of Griffith University, in view of the special occasion which we have today, I shall add Sir Leo Healshire, Lady Healshire and members of their family, Foundation Chancellor Sir Theodore Bray, Vice-Chancellor Professor Roy Webb, members of the staff and students of the university, ladies and gentlemen. Griffith University, like other universities, assembles formally for the purpose of conferring academic awards on its graduates. These occasions hold special significance for the graduates, their families and friends, and also for the entire university community. As Chancellor of Griffith University, I extend a very warm welcome to everyone present for this graduation ceremony. It is a special pleasure to welcome Sir Leo Healshire this afternoon. Sir Leo is to receive the university's highest award for service, Doctor of the University, and he will deliver the occasional address. While all who attend to receive the award of Doctor of the University come to our ceremonies as welcome and admired guests, it adds a dimension of pleasure that one of our colleagues on the University Council is to be so honoured. Those who will graduate this afternoon are products of a broad education, and the university is proud of them. Graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology will receive their awards, along with graduates from the Faculty of Asian and International Studies. We welcome and congratulate them all. Included amongst the graduates are the first to come from the Bachelor of Science with Aviation program offered within the Faculty of Science and Technology. Our School of Aviation is the only source of air training combined with a university degree that is offered in Queensland. The air training component is provided by the Royal Queensland Aero Club, and students are able to obtain an air transport pilot's licence in the course of their 3 years in the program. One of the major equity activities undertaken by the Faculty of Science and Technology, the Logan TAFE Tertiary Access Program, comes to fruition this afternoon. The program provides access to Griffith University for students who lack formal school qualifications or whose lifestyles, occupations or domestic responsibilities have prevented them from completing usual tertiary qualifications. Students in the program receive particular preparation for the Bachelor of Science or the Bachelor of Information Technology degree programs and retain the right to apply for other programs of their choice. Students who formed the first intake into the Logan TAFE Tertiary Access program in 1989 and commenced studies at Griffith University in 1990 complete a significant achievement with their graduation from their respective programs tonight, this afternoon. The research record of the Faculty of Science and Technology is highly regarded within the university and in the wider community. In the past year, the faculty received over $2.7 million in competitive grants for research, and it had more than 180 students enrolled in its postgraduate programs. The size of the grants reflects the esteem in which the research work is held, and we offer our congratulations to the faculty. The concentration of talented staff, state-of-the-art technology, innovative programs, and the generally excellent research facilities offer students exceptional opportunities in science and technology. The continuing development of specialist schools within the faculty, the appointment of additional staff, and the introduction of new programs over the next year will enhance our high standing in this area. Associate Professor Edmund Fung, Dean of the Faculty of Asian and International Studies, will present graduates coming from a number of programs within the School of International Business Relations. This school is one of two in the Faculty of Asian and International Studies, and as you will see as the ceremony proceeds, it offers a range of undergraduate and postgraduate courses. There have been changes to note in the activities of the School of International Business Relations over the past year. New programs have been introduced, including a major fieldwork component in third year. This involves the students concerned in making a study tour of a chosen country as part of a process which will require them to prepare a major report. It's appropriate to mention the Graduate School in Political Science and International Relations, which was launched during 1992. It's the only such graduate school in the country, and it draws on the strength we have in our large number of political scientists. Graduates at all levels are offered integrated studies in coursework and dissertation. Ongoing reviews and additions to the programs at Griffith University maintain its distinctive place as an innovative institution providing students with every advantage. Griffith is proud of its record and the values it stands for. Those values are seen in its developed academic programs, in the research which is undertaken at the university, and overall in the collective application of talents to expand social and technological horizons. Our graduates have achieved much success and acclaim in Australia and overseas, and rightly so. On behalf of the university, I express once again warm congratulations to all of this afternoon's graduates and extend our best wishes for their lives ahead. I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Asian and International Studies to present the graduates from that faculty who are to receive their awards at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of International Business. Michael Anderson. Peter Andrews. Nadine Barfield. Samantha Billen. Michelle Black. Mark Bolton. Rochelle Bauer. Athena Buzikis. Georgia Buck. Jason Butt. Catherine Cameron. Jamie Kamich. Yumin Chang. Desiree Chi. Michelle Coleman. Tracy Conagan. Suzanne Denny. Caroline Dobson. Karen Farrelly. Melanie Finch. Helen Gamble. Jenny Gee. Amanda Gray. Jill Hammond. Robert Hotler. Lisa Hawk. Christine Henry. Bernie Hogan. Xiaowei Hong. Andrea Houston. Jamie Hubbard. Laura Hughes. Tricia Hume. Deborah Hunter. Daniel Infanti. Shelley Jackson. Michael Johnson. Jody Latham. Kali McNamara, Catherine Maddox, Nikki McGinn, Kerry Miles, Anthony Manford, Colette Mullin, Annette Newson, Kathy Newson, Maria Ogo, Deborah Owen, Adam Phillips, Margaret Ann Power, Tracy Ram, Virginia Ray, Helen Scholes, Nicole Schleerhoff, Toby Shaw, Kathy Simpson, Carrie Simpson, Carmen Ticewell, Mary Jane Vandersand, Jody Van Latham, David Vivian, Gary Wagner, Nigel Warren, Caroline Williams, David Wingate, Natalie Wood. Katrina Zacharias. Chancellor, the Medal for Achievement in a bachelor's degree program may be awarded annually to the graduate with the highest academic achievement in a bachelor's degree program. The medal is not awarded if there is no candidate of sufficient merit. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present to you a graduate who has been granted the 1992 International Business Medal, Margaret Ann Powell. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate who has been granted the Bachelor of International Business with second-class honors, Division B, Craig White. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate who has been granted the Graduate Diploma of Asian and International Studies, Troy Appleton. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate who has been granted the Graduate Diploma of Japanese Language, Virginia Ray. Chancellor, that completes the presentation of the graduates of coursework programs of the Faculty of Asian and International Studies.
I now call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology to present the graduates from that faculty who are to receive their awards at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Informatics. Aaron Elner. Tracy Anderson. Michael Barclay. Patricia Barclay. Darren Belcher. Darren Breckman Toussaint. Karen Briel. Pasquale Bruno. Jason Bunyard. Paul Chan. Johan Chandra. Sang Wan Chan. Yen Lee Chum. Joy Chong. Malcolm Clark. Stephen Cotton. Kathy Crawford. Craig Creveller. Brett Dargan. Carrie Ann Dixon. Adrian Dipple. Adrian Eaton. Jason Etheridge. Paul Foster. Michael Greeley. Julie Hainsworth. Tim Hansen. Clinton Hastings. Megan Higgins. Michael Higgins. Derek Hill. Philip Jeffries. Kenneth Kerr. Steve Kling. Soon Jun Lee. Robbie Levity. Alan Lee. Donald Lindsay. Cecilia Lowe. Glenn McCone. Simon McMullen. Kieran McNamara. Stephen Mee. Joanne Mangle. Jordan Miller. Jeff Mitchell. Silvio Monio. Liam Morley Buchanan. Siri Murphy. Andrew Nelson. Tony Nandato. Vin Nguyen. Brian Oliver. Kylie Penrose. Manuela Perez. Shane Perkins. Viet Pham. Daniel Powell. Alan Purvis. Grant Ricketts. Jane Roberts. David Robertson. Donna Samuel. Lorna Suto. Tina Tay. Jasper Tam. Christopher Tan. Craig Theodoro. Kwak Vo. Manivan von Fakti. Lloyd Walker. David Wang. Michael Warner. Vernon Webster. Roland Winter. Roland Yu. Bruce Mank. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Science. John Adamides. Carla Ambroselli. Danielle Arides. Adelaide Bailey. Wendy Ballard. Marissa Batham. Michelle Barr. Patrice Callaghan. Kieran Chandra. Stephen Calhoun. Anthony Cox. Irina Chukovsky. Malcolm Cummins. Terry Devantio. Kathy Doan. Gordon Dobson. Catherine Doyle. Sarah Edgar. Felicity Everson. Glenn Everson. Brenton Hall. Amanda Hawkins. Michelle Hawkins. Lynette Helmore. Suing He. Ian Hone. Catherine Japonik. Catherine Joyce. Patricia Keith. Mark Kondos. Johan Kurkowski. Craig Lancaster. Pavo Lecoq. Maria Larincevic. Murdo McLeod. Michelle Mann. Louis Philippe Martin Lefebvre. Scott McKellar. Michelle McNeil. Tracy O'Brien. Stephen Oddy. John Parmenter. Kate Povell. Nathan Reeves. Craig Richards. Tania Rowan. Bruce Saunders. Anita Sadlier. Pravan San. Diane Squire. Nicole Swain. Kevin Tay. Alexandra Theo. Su Ha Tran. Annette Van Houston. Bernard Verklun. Clayton White. Estelle Williams. Justin Wright. Karen Wright. Michael Yick. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Science with Aviation. Daniette Alexander. Ken Blacklock. Julie Dill. Ashley Edwards. Roderick Fearon. Darryl Hodge. Jeffrey Nicholson. Matthew Potts. Stephen Spiller. Chancellor, the Medal for Achievement in the Bachelor's Degree Program may be awarded annually to the graduate with the highest academic achievement in a Bachelor's Degree Program. The medal is not awarded if there is no candidate of sufficient merit. Chancellor, I am pleased to present to you graduates who have been granted medals for achievement in Bachelor's Degree Programs. Aviation Medal, Ashley Barry Edwards. Information Technology Medal, Derek Edgar Hill. Science Medal, Stephen John Oddy. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Informatics with First Class Honours. Andrew Beats. Kylie Sayer. Corey Venner. Alex Young. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Informatics with Second Class Honours Division A. Andrew Burrow. Peter Hodra. Mandy Scott. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours. Baron Johnson. Megan Keane. Sally Ann Paulson. Dean Samakovsky. Kylie Sharat. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Bachelor of Science with Second Class Honours Division A. John Paul Bingham. Elizabeth Carter. Elizabeth Gale. Jeffrey Gobert. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Graduate Diploma of Clinical Biochemistry. Sonia Chrysostomos. Suzanne Evans. Larissa Haupt. Janina Coltes. Megan Land. Perry Plummer. Kim Schultz. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Graduate Diploma of Software Quality. Patricia Briggs. Gregory Jenkins. James Kelly. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate who has been granted the Master of Science, Marilyn Harris. Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have been granted the Master of Technology Management, Leon Bray. Martin Chambers. Eric Comino. Phil Curtis. Carol Davis. David Gray. Lynn Hackwood. Russell Healy. Jackie Helquin. John Clem. Barry Mann. Cecil Murray. Stan Seeler. Brent Smith. Elizabeth Smith. Paul Stewart. Graham Tay. Rick Williams. Chancellor, that completes the presentation of the graduates of coursework programs of the Faculty of Science and Technology.
I will now receive candidates for the award of the University Medal. I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research, to present the candidates.
Chancellor, the University Medal may be awarded to a graduate who has completed the requirements for both a bachelor's degree of the university and a degree with honours in recognition of academic excellence. Such an award is a rare honour and is not awarded in any year in which there is no candidate of sufficient merit. Chancellor, I am pleased to present to you graduates of the Faculty of Science and Technology who have been granted the 1992 University Medal. Sally Ann Paulson. Alex Charles Young.
I will now receive graduates for the degrees of Master of Philosophy and Doctor of Philosophy. I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research, to present the graduates.
Chancellor, Robert Grenfell Brett has been granted the degree of Master of Philosophy taken in the Faculty of Science and Technology. Red cedar, Tuna australis, has international prominence as a quality cabinet timber. The natural resource has been depleted due to overlogging and lack of reforestation in the past. Mr. Brett has successfully researched techniques for producing simulated red cedar mouldings from self-skinning polyurethane foams. He has investigated the surface texture, colour and hardness and the bulk mechanical and physical properties of the mouldings for comparison with those of natural red cedar. His research has led to a technology with real potential in the small business world. Chancellor, I ask that Robert Grenfell Brett be presented with the degree of Master of Philosophy. Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a prescribed program of study, principally of research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of the research is the principal basis of examination. The degree is only awarded if the examiners are satisfied that the thesis makes a significant and original contribution to knowledge and understanding of the field of knowledge with which it is concerned. Tonight, the University is proud to honour its Doctor of Philosophy graduates who have satisfied these rigorous criteria for the award of the degree. Chancellor, Russell Scott Addison has been granted the degree of Doctor of Philosophy taken in the Faculty of Science and Technology. Despite the predictions of science fiction writers, the placenta remains the fragile anatomical link nurturing generations of humankind in their increasingly xenobiotic environment. Dr. Addison has developed perfusion techniques and studied steroid metabolism in isolated placental lobules, maintained in viable states for short periods of time after delivery. Dr. Addison characterised the novel pathways and kinetics of metabolism for prednisolone in this tissue and presented evidence for the induction of one enzyme of this pathway in placenta from mothers undergoing anti-epileptic treatment. Chancellor, I ask that Russell Scott Addison be presented with the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, Geoffrey Harold Harris has been granted the degree of Doctor of Philosophy taken in the Faculty of Science and Technology. The response of metals to external fields and particles is determined by the behaviour of electrons within a nanometre of the metal surface. A detailed theory of this electronic response at a single metal surface has only become available recently. Dr. Harris has made a significant contribution by extending this understanding to the case of two metallic surfaces at small separation. This is expected to have implications for new, ultra-small electronic and mechanical devices. Chancellor, I ask that Geoffrey Harold Harris be presented with the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of Master of Philosophy and Doctor of Philosophy graduates.
turn back, never turn back. I will go, I shall go to see what the end will be. I open my mouth to the Lord and I won't turn back. I will go, I shall go to see what the end is gonna be. I open my mouth to the Lord and I won't turn back. I will go, I shall go to see what the end is gonna be. If you don't believe that I'm being redeemed, to see what the end is gonna be. to see what the end is gonna be. My Lord, to see what the end is gonna be. Oh Lord, to see what the end is gonna be. No one to talk with, no by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm hungry on a shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain, the one I love. I'm through with letting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
Like a corner, in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me.
I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about it, just me on my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Da 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 da.
Ba 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 da ba dee da. Da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da. Scoot da da da. Ba da ba ba da da ba 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 do da. Ba da da da. Scoot da da da. Ba da ba da ba 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 da. Ba da ba da ba 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 ba.
Like a corner, in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. I don't stay out late, I don't get to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. I ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you, just you.
I ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you, saving all my love for you. I'm saving all my love for you. Yeah.
With the authority of the Council, I shall now confer the degree of Doctor of the University. I call upon the Vice-Chancellor to make this presentation.
Chancellor, the Council of the University has resolved to award the degree of Doctor of the University to Sir Leo Hilscher. Leo Arthur Hilscher was born in Newmundi in 1926 and moved with his family to Brisbane in 1940. After attending the Brisbane State High School, he joined the Government Insurance Office as a junior clerk at the age of 15. Apart from a 2-year period with the RAAF in Borneo and Japan, from 1945 to 1947, Sir Leo spent his entire working life up to his retirement in 1998 in the Queensland Government Service. Sir Leo studied part-time at the University of Queensland, where he graduated with qualifications in accountancy and commerce in 1962. He served as accountant in the Education Department and in 1963 was appointed Assistant Under-Treasurer of the Queensland Treasury with responsibilities for the state budget. In 1973, Sir Leo was selected as the Eisenhower Fellow for Australia. For 6 months he travelled throughout the United States studying the financial and administrative aspects of government. Sir Leo's outstanding achievements are well known throughout Queensland and the rest of Australia. As Under-Treasurer from 1974 to 1988, he had the crucial responsibility of preparing and managing the state's budget and planning and developing the framework of the state's economy. He also had responsibility for arranging finances for substantial public infrastructure associated with the state's economic and social development. More than anyone else, Sir Leo was the architect of a series of balanced budgets in this state, a feat which distinguished Queensland from the rest of Australia at the time. Upon his retirement, Sir Leo was described as the doyen of the nation's Treasury officials, an accolade he richly deserved. Whilst Under-Treasurer, he also held a number of other significant positions, including Chairman of the Queensland Cultural Centre Trust, Deputy Chairman of the Local Government Grants Commission, Deputy Chairman of the Queensland Industry Development Corporation, Board Member of Suncorp Insurance and Finance, and Board Member of the Expo 88 Authority. As one of Australia's most respected public servants, and in recognition of his exceptional skills and the value of his services to this state, Sir Leo was made a Knight Bachelor in 1987. Having been closely associated with some of the state's major projects, such as the Wivenhoe Dam, the Queensland Performing Arts Centre and the Gateway Bridge, in 1988 Sir Leo decided to free himself from the full-time commitments of the Under-Treasurer's position and pursue personal objectives, including business activities. He left Queensland Government finances in a more sophisticated, resilient and sound position than they have ever been. His decision to retire was also consistent with his lifelong philosophy of giving young talent every opportunity to achieve its potential for the benefit of both the individual and the state. Vowing not to push a trolley around a supermarket in his retirement, Sir Leo has remained true to his words. He is Chairman of the Queensland Treasury Corporation, the state's central financial authority. In this position, he oversees the loan funding and debt management of the Queensland Government, Queensland's local authorities and Queensland statutory bodies. Sir Leo holds many other important positions devoted to the social and economic advancement of Queensland, including Chairman of the Gladstone Special Steel Corporation, a company formed to develop a special steel mill at Gladstone, Chairman of AustSafe, a vocational superannuation scheme catering for the superannuation requirement for rural employees in Queensland, Chairman of Sugar North Limited, a company formed to service 4 North Queensland sugar mills, Chairman of the Board of the Lyric Opera Company of Queensland, Chairman of Southern Cross Airlines, Director of Crusader Limited and Australian Provincial Newspapers, and member of the Board of the State Library Foundation of Queensland. And until his retirement this week, he was also Chairman of the Brisbane Cricket Ground Trust. Sir Leo's association with Griffith University began when, as Under-Treasurer of Queensland, he played a critical role in the establishment of the university over 20 years ago. His more recent association began with his appointment to the University Council by the Governor-in-Council in 1988. His contributions since that time have been profound. As chairperson of the Finance and Property Committee from 1988 to 1992, he provided strong leadership and sound practical advice, qualities which have contributed significantly to the development of the university in recent years. His commitment to the work of the Council and his formal and informal representations on the university's behalf have been invaluable. It is especially fitting that the Council of Griffith University should honour Sir Leo Hilscher in recognition of his distinguished contributions to the state of Queensland and to Griffith University. Mr Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Sir Leo Arthur Hilscher for admission to the degree of Doctor of the University. Chancellor, I now call upon Sir Leo Hilscher, Doctor of the University, to deliver the occasional address.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Foundation Chancellor Sir Theodore Bray, Staff and graduates of Griffith, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am greatly honoured by the decision of Council to bestow upon me the degree of Honorary Doctor of the University. It is also an honour and a pleasure to have been invited to present the occasional address to graduates of the Faculties of Science and Technology and Asian and International Studies, and I congratulate all of you who have received your testimony this afternoon and who will now go out into the world with your achievements duly acknowledged. I have chosen enterprise and you as the topic of this occasional address because of its acute relevance in today's society and because of the examples I can draw on from the very achievements of your own university. Griffith, as you would appreciate, is more or less a contemporary of most of you today, having been born in the 1970s. Its achievements by any measure are very commendable, and you may well associate them with pride as you refer to them as the successes of my university in my lifetime. Enterprise and much determination were needed for the very establishment of the university in the 1970s. Sheer enterprise, a touch of the gamble, and a lot of hard work were needed then and every year since to produce this fine university which now holds its head high in the upper ranks of the tertiary educational institutions in Australia. I return to the relevance or need for enterprise to be a critical part of your individual make-up in today's society. There is little argument, I believe, that there is a desperate need for successful enterprise in the nation to retrieve us from the economic and social downturn that we have slipped into. We need more than stopgap short-term measures to paper over the effects of our economic malaise, our unemployment, our lost opportunities, our absolutely wasted human resource that is lying idle while we import our day-to-day requirements from other countries. We expend a lot of effort covering the fallout from all this with unemployment benefits, pensions and short-term make-work programs. We also spend a lot of time in picking up and comforting those who miss out or are cast aside or who just can't make it in this hectic, we say, modern society. All of this effort is directed towards an equitable distribution of whatever wealth there is in the purse to those in most need, and a worthy effort it is too. However, the theme I'm addressing is that full attention should also be directed now towards the encouragement of enterprise in all echelons of the community so as to increase the flow of contributions to that wealth. And by wealth I don't only mean dollar volumes, included also must be social standards, both of which require unfettered thinking and enterprise. As an overly simple example, you just might consider what 10,000 people of manufacturing enterprise could do right now to our import problem and, as a consequence, our unemployment problem. My plea to each of you today is that in the planning of your own future, constantly ask the question, how can I, by my own enterprise, best contribute to Australia's wealth and well-being? And remember, if the national wealth benefits from your enterprise, then in a selfish sense you will also, not only in worldly goods, but in the satisfaction that you have in being able rightly to say, I have achieved something, I have succeeded, I have contributed, and I have left a better world for my children and their children. Examples of successful enterprise are all around us. You have lived Griffith University for the last 3+ years, and here in your own alma mater is a prime example of what enterprise and hard work can achieve. To better comprehend the enterprise needed at the very commencement of the university, you should try to think of our community without Griffith. Universities in those days were few in Australia, one only in Queensland with the college in Townsville. All were traditional institutions with the traditional study courses of arts, commerce, education, science and engineering and so on. Then along came the men of vision and enterprise, men like Sir Theodore Bray, who was chairman of the steering committee that started from a bare table to plan a new university for Queensland. These men said, we need a new university in Queensland. We don't want a replica of the traditional. We will build one out among the trees in Toohey Forest, and we will steer our study courses in a different direction from the usual 3 Rs. Griffith was opened with just 4 schools: Environmental Studies, Humanities, Modern Asian Studies and Science. Griffith was the first university to not only provide environmental studies, humanities and modern Asian studies, but to provide them almost exclusively. This was sheer enterprise and vision, and as I have mentioned, a little touch of the gamble as well. It has worked not only because of its enterprise characteristics, but it needed and has received wholehearted skilled support from a host of dedicated people, ranging from the government through university council, staff, students, alumni and friends. You often find in a success story like this, there is one person who thinks and plans and guides and cajoles and works through the day and night to steer the whole project to its goal. Here at Griffith, this has been your Vice-Chancellors. You have had only 2 Vice-Chancellors and both have excelled in that role. The inaugural Vice-Chancellor, Professor John Willett, and your current Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roy Webb, here on the dais with us today. And I publicly acknowledge in his presence Professor Webb's untiring efforts and enterprise in the cause of Griffith University. Since that bold start just 18 years ago, Griffith has expanded its curriculum to now have on its campuses in Brisbane, Morningside, Nathan, Mount Gravatt, the Gold Coast and Mackay, a full and nicely rounded additional body of studies that includes commerce and administration, education, music, nursing, health and behavioural sciences, art and law. Its family has grown from 451 students in its first year of undergraduate teaching in 1975 to the 1993 enrolment of over 16,000. Griffith has not only expanded its campuses and its schools, it has also been innovative and entrepreneurial in designing its courses to suit specific vocational ambitions of its students. I've earlier mentioned law and nursing as 2 relatively new activities offered by the university. There are others worth mentioning. The initiative in Applied Behavioural Sciences was introduced to meet the growing community need for trained and accredited psychologists at a time when career opportunities are growing in that area. And then the Bachelor of Aviation program, whose first graduates are here with us today, is the first program in Australia to combine science with aviation. The Bachelor of Science with Aviation is a 3-year full-time program providing dual professional qualifications, a Bachelor of Science degree and a commercial pilot's licence. Furthermore, at the end of 3 years, graduates have taken all theory subjects and certain ratings towards airline transport pilot's licence. With this preparation, graduates are qualified for employment as co-pilots for commercial airlines. The program is organised jointly by the Faculty of Science and Technology and the Royal Queensland Aero Club. Students having met the entry requirements enrol in the Faculty of Science and Technology, and at the same time they enrol with the Aero Club to complete aviation theory, studies and practical training. The Bachelor of Science with Aviation degree program is an interesting option for science students, and it provides potential pilots with the chance to gain an appropriate academic qualification in conjunction with aviation training. The faculty and the university have shown commendable enterprise in designing and providing this very practical program. The first graduates here this afternoon are also to be congratulated for the enterprise they have shown in accepting the challenge and tackling this new course. Science with Aviation is a good example of the specialty courses of vocational relevance that the university provides. This particular course is also very relevant to this era of mass travel, especially in the large geography of Queensland and Australia. We will certainly need our pilots in greater numbers, and those more adequately qualified will be the preferred to fill the jobs. Maybe one day all of our pilots will be Griffith graduates. A special greeting and congratulations to you graduates today. Our School of Asian Studies has also grown up and is now the Faculty of Asian and International Studies. A new school under this faculty is the School of International Business Relations, represented here today by graduates in the new degree of Bachelor of International Business. This degree program is also a very forward-looking initiative. It has been designed to prepare Australians for a new, active and effective role in the Asia-Pacific region. It is part of the national drive for greater competitiveness in business, an international outlook and a higher level of Australian achievement. The School of International Business Relations appeals to high achievers keen to face the challenges and complexities of international business. It is now one of the most highly sought-after business studies programs in the state. The graduates claiming that degree today are the second wave of students to do so, and we welcome and congratulate them also. May I now share with you, as Griffith graduates, a few golden rules or character-building elements which may throw light upon your path as you journey through life. Firstly, just because you are now with the elite with your Griffith University degree, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't dirty your hands. You will be a better qualified person if you do. As you enjoy the successes of your life's effort in later years, you will also do so to the full if you do so from the humblest beginnings. Secondly, you can in Australia still achieve the heights of success from the humblest beginnings. There's a raft of examples out there for you to ponder. You don't, however, have to emulate any particular one. You do your own thing. The point is, you can do it. Then always maintain the highest ethical standard in everything you do. In your mid to later life, your personal satisfaction with your own achievements is warm and deep, only if you have got there honourably. Finally, remember that no man or woman is an island. You cannot do it by yourself. Recognise and understand, especially in this modern specialist world, the utter interdependence of human beings. If we do get anywhere, it is only with the help of many others. In my own career, I contend that probably my greatest achievement was the selection of my staff, expert and dedicated, and now my successors. It was they who made it possible for your Vice-Chancellor to attribute to me the successes he included in that citation he has just read to you. Let me conclude by returning to my message and exhortation that you embrace the entrepreneurial spirit as you step out into the tough commercial world. Hasten slowly as you develop your experience and maturity, but work on the foundation you have established with your Griffith University degree, and keep in mind that you and your enterprise is what the world is waiting for. Recognise that you have already displayed commendable enterprise by attempting your university degree. There were other, easier alternatives for you. You have proven you are prepared to tackle the tough tasks. You have shown that you can persevere, that you can work, and you can work effectively. You have succeeded. Don't now change and shackle yourself forever to the 9-to-5 routine with all its inbuilt safety provisions. Add experience to your academic degree and then go out and have a go. Thank you.
Chancellor, Sir Leo has responded to our celebration of his achievements by very kindly mentioning some of our own. And we do all together today, I'm sure, thank him for his kind words about our university and about the progress that it is making. And I certainly appreciate the personal comment that he made in my case. Thank you, Sir Leo, for that. He's asked us to think of the world without Griffith. Well, I suppose it is a bit hard for us these days, those of us involved all day, every day, some of the nights and weekends as well. It's a bit hard for us to think of the world without Griffith, but Sir Leo is well placed to think back that far in Queensland and Australian university history. And he has reminded us that the university has always embarked on a program of enterprise and growth inclusive of an element of risk. This university has not been content to copy, as he has pointed out. We have created new programs, and we have in effect created some of the agenda of employment that flows out of those programs, particularly in areas like environmental studies, Asian and international studies, and many new programs, some of which Sir Leo has mentioned. He's mentioned that tonight, this afternoon rather, is the occasion for celebrating the graduation of our first cohort of Science with Aviation students. I should also like to mention that it is the first cohort this afternoon of graduates from our Master of Technology Management program, another development which originated at Griffith and which is having nationwide significance attached to it. Sir Leo has himself embodied in his career many of the qualities which I'm sure our graduates aspire to, and I mention particularly those who have interest in business and international business, where this afternoon we celebrate the graduation of our second cohort of graduates. I'm sure the career that I had the privilege of reading out will stand as an inspiration to those graduates and indeed to all of us for many years to come. So Leo, thank you for your kind words, and would the congregation please join with me again in thanking Sir Leo. I'd like to take this opportunity to add my personal congratulations to those that have been offered this afternoon, to all our graduates, to wish them well in their careers and every success, and to ask that they promptly join the Griffith University Alumni Association and stay in close touch with us. Thank you.
Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, would you all now please rise and join the Brisbane Collegiate Singers in singing the traditional student song Gaudiamus Igitur. The words for this song can be found on page 18 of your program. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is now concluded. When the fanfares begin, please rise as the Deus Party and the staff procession and graduates retire. Thank you.